We can also just discuss other opportunities before we leave of how you can connect to your soul's purpose, your soul's path. And so astrology, like I said, was one great thing. Just the realization of yourself and that energy and that connectivity. And I think the last thing we can do is really look at the people and the situations that are around us. I sort of mentioned about synchronicity earlier, but I think some people, this is a new concept to them. So synchronicity is basically the unrelated events that kind of coincide with each other. For example, let's say I went to the store and I was going to get a cat, right? And the cat was a golden cat, fluffy with green eyes. And I wanted that cat so bad, and like I couldn't decide, oh, should I get the cat or not, whatever. And so, there's having the cat's not going to be bad one way or the other, really. It's just, you don't know if you want it or not. So then you're like, okay, let me leave because I've got to go to my friend's house. I'm having tea and crumpets with her. And so at 3 o'clock, and so you go over to her house, and behold, she's got this cat, and it looks exactly like the cat you were looking at earlier in the store. And you're like, wow, that's funny. Today I was just looking at a cat, and it looks exactly like your cat. And he's like, wow, well, that's a sort of a synchronicity. And so someone can look at that situation like, maybe I should get a cat. Maybe I should get that cat. Or let's say the cat was misbehaving and acting crazy, and there was that negative aspect. You could also look at, oh, maybe I shouldn't get the cat. So synchronicity isn't bad or good, so to speak. It's just these unrelated events that happen, and it's just sort of like the universe telling us, you know what? I am here. I'm listening to you. What choice do you want to make? What do you want to create for yourself? It's because it's unrelated. That's why it's amazing. And people, I'm always saying synchronicity because synchronicity is literally always happening in my life. I'm always meeting other people that are co-creating their own synchronicities too. So it's very intense with us. Like my friend Sarah, she and I are always just having the same thought patterns, like all the time, same experiences. My friend Kalai, same deal. We always have the same experiences. Both people are like hundreds of miles away from me, and we're all just connected. And it's funny because I even find like my friends are having the same experiences and they don't even know each other. And so it's like, wow, there's this sort of greater connectivity to myself as well, as I open up and I see this and I have this sort of awareness. And so that's why it's just important to see what other things are going on in other people's life around you. Want to know with astrology, what kind of signs are you attracting to yourself, because maybe that's the kind of energy you're putting out. And so you see this energy, you understand the archetypal energy about it. You deal with this. You say, why am I attracting all of these, let's say, Aquarians in my life? Am I like a little rigid? Am I like kind of stubborn? Do I need to open up? Do I need to just detach myself? Am I a little too emotional about things? Am I just not free-spirited? Am I not living my truth? Am I like ashamed of who I am? Wow, I'm meeting all these people that are so confident, that are totally, they're intelligent. They seem like they have it all together. They're people that love to talk, and they're very creative, and they're very unique and different, and they love to stand out. And so, wow, what can I do to create this kind of energy for myself? And this is what I'm dealing with. A lot of times, the signs you attract really do reflect what your subconscious is thinking or dealing with, the issues or the behaviors that you're going through at the moment. So that's another thing we can do. Once again, ending on this co-creation, manifestation, your purpose, your path, unity, consciousness, all of these things are what we're doing right now on planet Earth. This is what we are doing because we have incarnated at this time, at this point. There's so much change going on, really. And the change is self-change, most importantly. So many people are undergoing these self-changes within, and they're just starting to like open up and be themselves and see the beauty within. And there's this sense of self-confidence, this sense of connectivity, this sense of self-satisfaction. I know so many people right now who are doing what they want to do, doing their life's path, their purpose. This is an unprecedented time and energy that is amazing at this moment. So I think it's just grabbing onto that, going with the wave, because there is a huge momentum of energy simply because many people are starting to open up and are awake. So this energy is growing as we speak. It's very intense, and so like I'm finding that all these things that I want are literally like coming to me, and it's because my consciousness is open to receiving. And I've sort of been saying these mantras to myself, believing them, just kind of going one with it, keeping my egoic mind calm and in a good place. And that's what's been working for me, just dealing with these struggles with himself and egoic and universal self. And so I think that's where we can begin. I hope this was all well received to you all, and I hope you all have a blessed energy time in your day. So peace, love, and light. Ciao!